So we're gonna go over usually our weekly maintenance of things you wanna look for on the hot tub. So I'm gonna open my hot tub. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of take a look at the water. Water's pretty clear right now, but the one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna test it. We're gonna test for pH and alkalinity. That's the one thing, that's our very first step that we do on our hot tubs to make sure that everything is balanced. Once I test it and everything, if the pH and alkalinity look good, then I'm gonna look at my sanitation system. On this one here, we have a salt system. So what I would do is I'm gonna make sure my salt level's good, get a test strip, make sure my salt level is good. Once that is good, then I'm gonna look into seeing how my chlorine is at. If my chlorine is super low, I might have to hit it with a cap of chlorine shock, or I'll come over here on the system and adjust it on the salt system menu on maybe a higher output or hit a boost or something like that. On the maintenance every week, it really will just depend on your bather load, meaning how often you guys are using it. For example, if I'm having multiple people use it a day, every day for the whole week, I'm gonna have to probably maybe every couple days take a look at the levels, not just once a week, because the thing will happen is you'll kind of forget about it and your levels are gonna get all wonky and it's gonna turn green, and then we're gonna be fighting an uphill battle to change that out. So now if you're not an active user, so you're not using it maybe just once a week, you can get by checking it once a week and your chemical dosages will be a lot lower because there's not a bather load usage. So another thing that we're gonna do in our weekly maintenance is we're gonna look at the filter. So what you would wanna do is we're gonna turn off the hot tub here. And we're just gonna open the cap here. This hot tub is pretty easy. I just half turn here, and then I'm gonna pull the filter out and I'm gonna examine it as so. So I take a look at it, not too bad at all. What I would like to do is I would like to take it out, hit it with a water hose. You do not have to use a high pressured water hose. You can just use the little normal jet setting that you have on the garden hose nozzle and just kind of rinse it out. You want to do that every week, especially if you guys are very active in the hot tub. So on the filter, like I said, we just take off this part here and then we look at the filter. I like to clean it every month. If you guys are very active in it, you might have to change that number just a little bit, but these usually will last about a month before you have to rinse them out. On the filter, the lifespan of the filter will also vary depending on how often you guys are using it and how often you guys clean it. The average lifespan will be 6 to 12 months, depending on, like I said, if you take care of it or not. So if you're actively rinsing it out and cleaning it, you'll get up to that year mark. Now, if you're kind of forgetting about it, you're using your hot tub a lot, not clean the filter, you're gonna be probably more to that 6-month time frame.